Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I am Dr. Bhumika Makhuri. Let's look at today's top medical news. Can you lose more weight eating the same calories, just less processed? A new clinical trial led by researchers from University College London, UCL, and UCL hospitals has found that participants following a minimally processed diet lost twice as much weight as those consuming ultra-processed foods, even when both diets were nutritionally matched. The study, published in Nature Medicine, is the first of its kind to compare ultra-processed, UPF, and minimally processed, MPF, diets under real-world conditions and is also the longest experimental study of ultra-processed diet to date. The research involved 55 adults divided into two groups. One group began with an 8-week minimally processed diet consisting of meals like homemade spaghetti bolognese or overnight oats, followed by a 4-week break and then an 8-week ultra-processed diet that included ready meals like lasagna or packaged oat bars. The other group followed the reverse order. Participants received more food than needed and were allowed to eat freely. Participants completed several questionnaires to assess their food cravings before starting the diets and at weeks 4 and 8 during the diets. Simple habit that may improve blood pressure in postmenopausal women. A new study from the University of California, San Diego has found that simply standing up more frequently throughout the day could benefit heart health in postmenopausal women living with overweight or obesity. The findings, published in the journal Circulation, show that increased daily sit-to-stand movements were linked to measurable improvements in blood pressure, even without any change in vigorous physical activity. The research is part of the Rise for Health study, a randomized controlled trial aimed at understanding the physiological effects of reducing sedentary behavior. Postmenopausal women typically spend a significant portion of their day sitting, placing them at a higher risk for cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, cancer, and early death. Researchers divided participants into 3 groups over a 3-month period: a sit less group that was encouraged to reduce overall sitting time, a sit to stand group that was asked to rise from sitting more frequently, and a control group that received general health information but no behavioral intervention. The sit less group reduced their sitting time by about 75 minutes per day and showed some improvements in blood pressure, although these changes were not statistically significant. Chronic inflammation may link frailty, social disadvantage, and heart disease, study finds. A new study led by researchers at King's College London, in collaboration with the University of Nottingham, has uncovered a potential biological link between chronic inflammation, frailty, social disadvantage, and cardiovascular disease, CVD, risk. The findings, published in Communications Medicine, could help inform more targeted public health strategies to reduce heart disease among vulnerable groups. Frailty is a condition often associated with aging, marked by reduced physiological resilience and an increased vulnerability to health complications, including heart disease. CVD remains one of the leading causes of death globally, with previous research showing that both frailty and social deprivation raise the risk of poor cardiovascular outcomes. However, the biological mechanisms connecting these factors have remained unclear. In this study, researchers focused on inflammation, a natural immune response that becomes persistent and low-grade with age, a phenomenon known as inflammaging. That's all for today. Stay tuned to Medical Dialogues for latest update.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.